Wake up, America. It's time to take action. I'm Lance McCullough, owner of Fitness Results. In my career, I've personally conducted over 100,000 personal training sessions. Lately, I've grown more and more worried about the overall health of most Americans. I worry that unless Americans wake up and start taking care of their health, the American dream will be in jeopardy. Today, healthcare reform is all over the news. Whether you're for or against Obamacare, I think we're asking the wrong question. America has become a nation of unfit and unhealthy people. So the focus should not be on reforming healthcare, but on reforming people's health. Only then will we have any hope of affordable healthcare. Today we're spending more on health and fitness than ever before, yet are in the worst state of health and fitness ever. The current system is simply not working. Here are some eye-opening facts. In the United States today, healthcare spending is rising 1.2% faster than the GDP. At its present growth rate, healthcare spending will be 20% of GDP by 2025, or perhaps even sooner. At that rate of growth, simple math tells me if drastic steps are not taken immediately, by 2050, health spending could account for as much as 50% of GDP. It's predicted that by 2030, 40 to 50% of the population will be obese, and up to 27% will have diabetes. By 2030, over 20% of the U.S. population will be over 65 years of age and dealing with preventable chronic disease. Today, 86% of total healthcare spending is on preventable chronic disease. Conditions like obesity, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and cancer. Listen to that again. Today, 86% of total healthcare spending is on preventable chronic disease. Childhood obesity and diabetes are on the rise. Military leaders worry that obesity could threaten national security. These statistics are not new. These facts are being talked about by media outlets and at the highest levels. But we're disconnected from the facts because most health policies are determined by data from self-assessment questionnaires. The answers people give indicate trends, but are not reliable facts to tell an accurate story. For example, 21.4% of adults claim to meet the U.S. government Centers for Disease Control physical activity guidelines of 30 minutes of activity daily. But a 2008 study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise found something much different. The study compared self-reporting results to test groups using an accelerometer, a machine that takes actual measurements. The results were striking. Less than 5% of adults actually adhere to the recommended 30 minutes a day of physical activity. This is substantially less than the results from self-reporting. Taking this a little further, 21.4% of the adult population claims to meet the physical activity guidelines for muscle strengthening and aerobic activity. Is it a coincidence that 22% of people have a gym membership? If I have a gym membership, does that mean I'm meeting the recommended amount of physical activity? Maybe not, because 2/3, 67% of people with gym memberships don't go often enough to benefit their health. Corporate America has figured out that improving their employees' health is good for business. By spending money on a corporate wellness program, business owners save on a number of costs, such as reduced absenteeism and medical insurance. It is a proven strategy. When I design a corporate wellness program for a business owner, I begin with facts on the financial benefits of a wellness program. Owners often like the idea of saving money, but hesitate by saying, "Let me think about which employees might like to participate in a wellness program." Meaning, how many of my employees use a gym, so would think of a corporate wellness program as a benefit. But that's the wrong approach. Healthy employees don't need a corporate wellness program. It's the employee who smokes or has diabetes or is obese or has a chronic disease that needs it. By encouraging an unhealthy employee to take steps to become a healthy, fit employee, business owners ultimately save money for the business. Just like the business owner, the health and fitness industry is catering to the wrong audience. People who have a desire to better their health and fitness are easy pickings, like a fruit tree full of low-hanging fruit. The health and fitness industry should aim for the less reachable fruit, the people who really need to improve their health. According to a survey by the International Health, Racquet and Sports Club Association, IHRSA, over half the respondents, 52.2%, said the number one reason for not having a gym membership is cost. Too expensive or I could not afford it. That's hard to believe when there are several gyms offering $10 a month memberships. So the real problem is that 52% of the population doesn't think there's enough value to invest $10 a month on a gym membership. By contrast, the average American spends $3 a day at Starbucks. The challenge for the health and fitness industry is to figure out a way to get the hard-to-reach fruit. The person who does not see the value right now in investing in a health and fitness program. They will be harder to reach, but worth the extra effort. I know we'll never get 100% of the population to exercise. Right now, 22% are already motivated to improve their health and fitness, while another 20% will not exercise no matter what. So we have 60% of the population who could be motivated to start a program to improve their health. Let's adopt the same strategies that businesses use for their wellness programs. Statistics show that the bigger the investment, the bigger the returns. Employee incentives, coaching, and education are some of the most effective benefits used by businesses to entice their workers to make a lifestyle change to improve health and fitness. We also need government policy changes to provide incentives to people. Perhaps a tax credit or reduced health insurance costs, or a lottery for days of exercising or for food journaling, or a reward for meeting a health goal. You get the idea. Often, a small incentive is all that's needed to make a big difference. We'll need to promote and provide education on more appealing exercise programs, ones that are more attractive to a larger percentage of the population, ones that people will adopt and stick with, ones that provide useful education on the benefits versus risks of different health and fitness programs. With health and fitness programs, there's no one-size-fits-all. There are several ways to get your health and fitness goals, just as there are different modes of transportation for taking a journey. When you travel, you consider things like how safe the mode of travel is, how long the journey will take, how much it costs, and even how fun it will be. Take, for example, a journey from Los Angeles to New York City. Air travel is safe, fast, affordable, and convenient, though sometimes not fun. There are other options for travel. If you want to sightsee along the way and have the time, you may prefer to take a bus. Perhaps you want a real challenge, so you ride a bike across the country just to say you did it. Choosing a health and fitness program is much the same thing. Some programs are a challenge, high risk, low reward, just to make you think you've accomplished something. Some are following the latest fads, no proven track record to see if it is safe, effective, or efficient. Just to see what it's like. We want to make health and fitness attractive to most people. For this purpose, a proper muscle strengthening program is like air travel. It's safe, effective, and efficient, and it's easy to get on board. My recommended health and fitness program is based on a muscle strengthening program. Such a program starts by laying a foundation that can be built upon gradually, increasing in intensity as the person's strength and tolerance levels increase. Surprisingly, only 3 30-minute sessions a week, if done correctly, provide enough muscle strengthening exercise to meet a person's health and fitness goals, especially when combined with eating a sensible diet of whole natural food and getting adequate rest. People who do this will immediately start feeling better and reduce many of the symptoms of chronic disease. Remember the earlier comments on preventable chronic disease? People who begin a health and fitness program have more energy and are more productive. They have more time and desire to engage in active daily activities like walking, gardening, hiking, bike riding, and similar enjoyable activities that meet aerobic activity guidelines while increasing metabolism. 87% of the population has food security, meaning they have regular access to enough nutrition to support a healthy, active lifestyle. As health and fitness improves, so will eating habits. People will make better food choices and better control their caloric intake, contributing to further health and fitness benefits and an improved quality of life. Simultaneously, this will reduce the financial burden of healthcare on individuals and society. To ensure we have a sustainable, healthy population, we need to invest in education, starting in elementary school and continuing all the way through high school. Adding curriculum on nutrition, exercise, how the body functions, and the importance of regular exercise built around muscle strengthening We'll teach children the importance of good health and how to achieve it. Students should be taught how to properly use gym equipment, with each year building on the foundation of the previous year by teaching more intricate principles. We should expect every student to be equipped for a healthy life. Healthy students learn better and have better test scores, and society benefits from reduced costs for healthcare. What I have found with my personal training clients is that once they start making positive changes in their health and fitness, it becomes infectious. Everyone around them wants to get healthier. If we all work together, we can change from a society of health and fitness hype to a society of healthy and fit people. If you want to be a part of the change, please share this video with everyone you care about. This presentation is a simplified version of a complex topic intended to wake you up and grab your interest. Please seek more information on the topics I have mentioned by visiting these sites and sharing what you learn with everyone you can. You can also contact me for help in delivering the message. I'm available for both discussion and interviews.